Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak. For the first thing I'd like to say, wish every one of the Muslim Ummah Ramadan Kareem. Wishing you all a blessed Ramadan. May our fastings and prayers be answered. Well, there's something going on next to the Ramadan, as we all know. Most countries are on lockdown for several weeks already. I'm in Holland and we are, I think, in lockdown for this is the 7th week. This is week 7 for the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown for this country. And there's something that I need to get it out of my chest because obviously, you know, when pandemics happen or when disasters happen and people need help, there's a lot of people that try to help out. They try to put out things up so that the needy people get help. The needy people are everywhere. They're in Europe, but obviously they're also back home in the Gambia. So the thing that bothers me at this point is that the needy people are receiving their help, but in order for the help they receive, their dignity has been washed away because they are exposed fully in social media for receiving goods. So that means basically the people that are really sponsoring people and they are trying to reach out with a bag of rice, some oil, some onions, so that the needy people will be able to survive. Their dignity is not being cared of. And for me, that's really a very disrespectful thing. You can't picture people that are needy with the things that you give them. Look what good we have done for you. That's not good. That's not good. And I think especially in a time like this, it's Ramadan. People are fasting. We are trying to do things that are good for society. Secondly, the world is on fire. Everybody at this point is suffering. Everybody needs help. But please, if we help people, it's not needed to show it out on social media look what I've done. Look the kind of people I helped. Look what I did for them. And then you picture them with their face fully in the screen to just show out that you've been helping them. Like said, no bad words about people helping out because the help is really hardly needed at this point. The world is on fire and people are suffering. So we really need that at this point. But I just care about the way things are going at this moment. And each and every time I actually see something like a post passing by about this and this group of people of this and this village have been helped out with a small bag of rice, some small jerry can of oil, some small bag of onion that would literally last them less than a week. For that weekly help out, their dignity is washed out because their face is on social media, listed like the poor that needed help. And I don't think that's cool. That's not correct. I think if you want to help out people, it's not really needed to do that in that way. It's not respectful. And it's not like they are poor, they don't have dignity. They deserve respect. And they deserve respect as much as they deserve help. So if we could change that, that'd be really awesome. That would be really awesome. Secondly, what I'd like to point out as well, as many of you know, I'm from Holland. I'm Dutch, and then every now and then I'll be added into groups on Facebook that cater for Gambian friends in Holland, in Belgium, I don't know where and where. Those groups are not my hobby, or it's not my hobby because I'll get so annoyed by these groups. So today I was scrolling through past Facebook and I was seeing a lady that is having a husband in Kukuya. They tried to also put together help, and she doubled the price of rice. She doubled the price of oil. And then she asked people to donate. That's what she's really doing at this point. She's asking people to donate for that kind of money. So that means people are actually handing a profit out of this world being on fire, out of this world being in disaster, about this coronavirus crisis we are in at this point. That basically means that people trying to act like humane, they're actually not. They're actually the opposite of it. That really gets me in my feelings, you know. That really gets me in my feelings. And you know, it's Ramadan, so I try to not get too upset by those things. But I just try, I was like, okay, let me just try and voice out my opinion about it, but also that what I've been seeing that's been going on. Because people were like, no, but the price of a bag of rice is like half of what you are listing here. So that means you hand like 50% profit out of the donated rice money that you are charging people to donate for the people in Kukuya. So I'm like, how do you even get it in your mind? But like, seriously, how do you get it inside your mind to start up a sponsoring act and then to have 50% profit out of a bag of rice that you want to donate to a needy family? Yeah, like I said, it's Ramadan. I don't want to get too stressed about these things, but I think it's good to raise awareness of things that are happening at this point. And they were even like, okay, and then with the donated money and the products that we'll be handing out in Kukuyang, we'll post pictures of the people that receive. It's like, it helps like a proof. Yeah, they use it like it's a proof for them to show that the money they had donated is actually being used to buy rice and food products for the needy families in Kukuya. So there were two of my frustration points in one post, because people are asking for donation. Secondly, they are handing profit out of it. And then they said they will go and post the pictures of the people that received the goods as a proof. That's not good. I don't think that's a good thing. And I think as each and every one of us is suffering from this corona crisis, people are indoors for like weeks already. And especially for Gambia, you know, if corona outbreak would go like crazy in Gambia, we have a serious issue. That would be a serious problem. That's also why I think the norms, like in Holland here, is like to keep 1.5 meter distance from everybody. If you are having like a gathering, invite people to your house, maximum 3 people to your house, and even those people, you have to keep 1.5 meter distance between them. But what I see happening in Gambia at this point is, even, you know, I know it's Ramadan, it's not easy because, you know, Ndogu, we like to share it out with my friends, with my family. We like to have people here. It's not safe, you are all putting your lives in risk. That's why I think that social distancing in Gambia, which obviously Gambia is a social community, is a thing, but it's not being put out like it's important, like how they are putting it down here. 1.5 meter distance. Don't invite people to your house more than 3. Keep that distance, because inside that 1.5 meter, somebody cough, and that like, how do you call it? This in English? Damn. Okay, this water drops that will spread from coughing or from sneezing, they will reach you if you are more close than 1.5 meter from somebody. So that means you are putting your life at risk. So I would like to strongly advise the Gambians who are doing these house parties at this moment, these social gatherings, please wait till this COVID-19 is under control. Because if corona crisis break out fully in Gambia, that will be a complete disaster. Please keep your distance. Keep like 1.5 meter distance from your people. Don't invite more people to your house than 3 at once. Please. Yeah. Well, it's about time for iftar. I was like, okay, let me just voice things out because, oh, my phone's not working properly. Because I was like, this is so much on my chest. It's on my chest, so I needed to voice it out. So please, if you are being helpful to the needy people in the Gambia or wherever in the world, respect their dignity, respect their right for privacy. Don't put their pictures with their face on, all of it, on social media. It's not good. It's not good. Even if you want to give it from your heart. You know, charities are a good thing, especially in this Ramadan period. So if you are able to help people, please do it too by your heart, not for the likes on social media. Because you are tarnishing people's privacies here. That's not correct. Then secondly, if you want to offer money to an organization to help the needy in the Gambia, make sure that that organization is trustworthy. Because like I said, there's a lot of organizations also going around that are taking like 50% profit of the donated money that should be used for rice. But they double price, they double charge so that they can eat the profit out of it. So please, y'all, keep safe. Be wise in the decisions you make at this point. Stay home as much as you can. Even though now it's Ramadan, it's hot. I know it's hot. But we have to, if we want to overcome this pandemic, we have to. There's no other option. All right. Let me leave you all to prepare for iftar, for ndogu. Me, I'm going to chop my cebu ganar. Hey, my cebu ganar agarang habisab. Me, hey, the way I did look forward for this, so I no go live for you. Okay, good. Well, I was just like, let me get this off my chest, share it with your, hope, spread out the message. Keep 1.5 meter distance from people. Don't just go on top of each other in the market. Keep your distance as much as you can, because people's lives are at risk at this point. We need to be safe and sound to see Korite, inshallah. Yeah. Well, that was my message. I'm glad I got it off my chest. Really good. So let me allow you all to get ready for iftar and prayers, Maghrib. And then hopefully I'll get back to you with a better news later on.